Okay, what's up, y'all? Let me just get right into it. We saw what happened in Georgia. So I feel like I really need to tell you all this story as I was thinking about this, what happened in Georgia. So there is this movie. Y'all can look this movie up. I think it's on like Amazon Prime. So y'all can look this movie up. And I believe it's called One Night. It's called One Night in Miami, right? And so this movie, this scene I'm talking about is on YouTube, but I'm gonna tell y'all about this scene real quick, and y'all can look this up. Ironically, this scene took place in Georgia. So it's a movie about Sam Cooke and Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, and Jim Brown. Jim Brown was in the NFL, right? Black guy in the NFL, just doing major stuff, right? So he goes to visit, he comes back home to visit this family. And from what I could get this wrong, like I said, look it up on YouTube, because I ain't gonna be long. It's gonna be real short, but y'all need to get this lesson. So he goes to visit this white man, and back in Georgia, goes home, and their families have been friends for years, right? And so he is on the porch. The guy's granddaughter comes to the door when he knocks on the door, and she's like, "Oh, Jim, you back, da 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 da, woo woo wah," right? And so she tells her grandfather, "Look who came to visit you." And the grandfather steps out on the porch, and he's like, "Oh, you on my porch? Look, you back, da da da." And he starts talking about his a football record, like, "Oh, you ran all these yards," like he knows everything about him. You ran 1,000 yards, woo woo wah. And he was like, "Do you want some lemonade?" And Jim Brown was like, "No, I'm good." And then he said, well, his granddaughter was still gonna bring out some lemonade for both of them. So she brought out two glasses of lemonade, and so they both, sitting there sipping the lemonade, and the granddaughter, now catch this. This is the part y'all need to catch that I really, really, really want, particularly black women, but black people to get. So they on the porch just having a good old time, talking football stats, drinking lemonade. And the granddaughter says to the grandfather, "I don't mean to bother you because I know you out here with Jim, but I need to move this barrel. So will you come in the house and help me move it, big piece of furniture." And the grandfather gets up, and he's an older guy, of course, and then Jim says, "Oh, y'all are moving furniture?" And then and the grandfather says, "Yeah, we we moving furniture." And Jim, being in the NFL, young man, says, "Well, let me go in. I'll help you move it." And the grandfather looks at him and said, "Now, Jimmy, I don't let N-words in my house." And just like that, that scene always stayed with me. And this is exactly what happened in Georgia. When you look at Stacy Abrams and what she did for the presidential election, flipping Georgia, you would look online or look at the commercials, and you're going to see a lot of white people, particularly white women, around her. And they taking pictures, they sipping on the porch, like this scene in the movie, sipping the lemonade. They know all your stats. "Hey, girl, and let's get a picture. Let me post it online." Da 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 da. Even in that scene, the white dude told Jim Brown, "If there's ever anything you need, let me know, and I'll help you out." But in his heart, he would always see Jim Brown as the N-word. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot. So people like, "How can Stacy lose? Da 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 da." Look at the numbers. Y'all can go on Twitter and look at the numbers. Y'all can Google them. More white people came out and voted, and more white women voted against her. Period. So it's a lot of black women that you are in position because you the sassy black woman, the hey girl and the high five and the neck roll. And I wrote about this, and the auntie, and that's my girl, and they're going to emulate, and it's cool. See, that stuff's cool online, and it's cool for a TikTok video. But when it's time to go in that booth, they going to be like that man was to Jim Brown and say, "I don't allow N-words in my house." And it would be like, "Oh, Stacy, you cool, girl. But we ain't going to let you, black girl, be the governor. But I'll sip a lemonade with you. I'll invite you to the party. I'll tell all my friends I got to take a picture with you." That's a lot of things for black women. You the bestie. You the Jennifer Hudson character in Sex and the City, right? You gonna get Carrie's whole life together, and then she gonna give you that old funky, ugly purse. Feel me? That's how a lot of white people see black women. And so you continue, as black women, you put yourself out there wanting to believe that things will be different. Been there, done that, got a t-shirt. Trust what white women have shown you, right? And so it looked a certain way because Stacy was on the porch sipping the lemonade. But in reality, those white women let it be known. Oh no, baby. You just the hey girl high five, Instagram post, take a picture with, make a TikTok. I see you in Target and I'm gonna snap a photo. But no, baby. We ain't never really gonna put you in office. You really didn't think that, did you? No. Just sip this lemonade and stand on this porch. And be happy I let you up on this porch. But you wasn't coming in the house, baby girl. Don't ever think that. And so for many white people, and if white people you watching this, I would ask yourself this. A lot of white people think I have black friends. You don't have black friends. You work with somebody that's black. You might follow somebody online that's black. But friendship ain't just I work with you, right? Friendship is I'm going to invite you into my home, right? My sacred space, right? And so for many white people, ask yourself, do you really have black friends for real? Like, when's the last time you really called a black person and said, hey, girl, how you doing, girl? You want to go get a sandwich? Hey, girl, you want to go for a walk? Let's just hang out. When's the last time you contacted a black person, particularly a black woman, and you didn't want anything from her? Think about that. When you didn't need her to get a vote. You know, and I thought about that, and I'm going to keep it real, and I'm going to say it. I thought about all the white women contacting me. And Hannah, can you say something about my campaign? And I'm thinking, when have I seen these white women share a blog, share a tweet, share anything about Breonna Taylor, share anything that I have said and posted? But when you want to extract, see, it's always okay to extract from black women. See, that's always okay. And don't make me start calling names because I can, but I'm not. But you know, I see you. When you want to extract from black women, that's always okay. You're not going to share a blog. You know, you're going to let me take heat and then whisper in the corner, Hannah, send me a DM, Hannah, girl, you so strong for saying that. You know, I just wish I had the courage to say that. Like, stand with me. Sending me a DM about how strong I am ain't going to do nothing. Sending Stacy a DM or a tweet about how strong she is, girl, and you out here fighting the good fight, didn't do anything. Voting for her would have. But many of y'all are content to have black women sitting on the porch sipping the lemonade. And that's what I want y'all to understand about what happened in Georgia. This country, Stacy and the people who work with her was able to flip Georgia. And this country should have been grateful for that. Does it seem like they was grateful? No, they weren't grateful. And what? Thank you again, black woman, for doing the labor. And we're going to let you do it again, but we ain't letting you in the house. Black women, at some point, you have to decide how much longer do you want to do the labor? For real. And who are you laboring for? See, I made a decision in my life. And I know I keep saying I'm going to cut it short, but let me say this. I looked at the demographics of life expectancy, and for black people, all things considered, their life expectancy is 70 years. Think about how many years you're going to give to white people and racism. I don't have that many more of those 70 years left. I can't waste it trying to drag people along who continue to show me you will be on this porch sipping lemonade. I can't do it anymore. So black women, you need to decide. Because what will happen? Early grave, high blood pressure, stroke, hypertension, death. And all this country gonna say, oh, she was a strong black woman. Oh, girl, she worked 2 and 3 jobs, held it down, taught us about racism, girl, and we still didn't vote for her. Stacy flipped the whole daggone state. Because of her, we got Warner in office. Look what we did. And when it's time for her to need us this go around, what did we do? Same thing y'all always do. I'm going to trust what y'all are showing me. Period. I'm tired of black women being overworked, underpaid, tired, upset, angry, home life messed up, work life messed up, behind this mess. Like, look at this. Up at University of Kentucky. This young woman is a freshman. Probably, 18, 19 years old, freshman. She shouldn't have to deal with all that, right? Now, she's cast into a spotlight because she was just trying to do her job on a racist campus that knows they're racist. Because my daughter went to UK, so you can't tell me nothing about UK. Let's stop. Don't even try it. Don't even. Because when my daughter went there, she was called the N-word. So let's not go there. Because we can. Because we have receipts. So let's not do this. Okay? So UK knows the culture. And then people say, oh, you know, she was so strong. You know, an 18, 19-year-old black girl. I'm going to call her a girl because I'm older. I know 18-year-old woman. I'm going to call her a girl because I'm an elder in this. She's a young lady. She shouldn't have to be strong. See, if she would have hauled off and popped her in the mouth, y'all would have talked about her, right? And sadly, at 18, 19 years old, she knows I have to be composed. Because if I'm not composed, then I will be the villain. She shouldn't have to think like that at 18, 19 years old. Like she's sitting there, I don't get paid enough for this. And all the dues and hard work black women have put into, we don't get paid enough for this. Stacy don't get paid enough for this. For real. Black women ain't getting paid enough for any of this. That's what I want y'all to think about today. When you look at Stacy, and here's the narrative they trying to spin. Oh, black man voted for Stacy. Stop it. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. We see the numbers. Black women, black man voted for Stacy of those that came out and voted. Okay? Period. Don't look to me. Don't look to black men. Look to white men and white women. Period. Historically and currently, black people tend to be on the right side of history. Black people tend to always get it right. Don't ask us, well, what we gonna do? And if I was Stacy, I'd be somewhere on the beach. You couldn't even contact me. Don't call me. Don't call me for months. Figure it out. Because I handed you a nation. I handed you a nation. Because she did. And what did y'all turn around and give her? Not a damn thing. And she handed you a whole nation. No, baby. That's what I want y'all, black people and black women in particular, to get. Get up off the porch. They ain't letting you in the house. And you deserve better than sitting on the porch sipping some lemonade. Go make your own damn lemonade at home. Period. There are many black women, young black girls like that girl at UK that need your wisdom. Don't cast your pearls amongst the swine. There are young black women in these schools. Nicole Hayden has that 50-50 mentorship program. There are young black women that need wisdom, that need your jewels, your diamonds, your pearls. Don't cast them amongst the swine. And that's Bible. Plant your seeds in rich soil where you can see the harvest. That young black woman, she needs to see us as the elders. I'm not casting my pearls amongst the swine no more. I'm not doing it. If you don't know what you need to do to make this nation better, you're lying to yourself. You're lying. You voted in a way, as you always do, to uphold white supremacy. Let's stop. Let's call a thing a thing. Call a thing a thing. That's what it is. I'm not going to keep having this conversation. You won't, like Jay-Z said, You want new stuff, you want my old shit, buy my old album. Read the old blogs. I done already said it. I done already said it before. I said it in Dear White Women, It's Not You, It's Me, I'm Breaking Up With You. I done already said it. Wash, rinse, repeat. Go back and read it again. Same thing. Same thing. And because the playbook never changes, it will be the same thing the next election, and the same thing the next election, and the same thing the next election. The playbook don't ever change. So go back and read the old stuff and think about, what do I need to do? But for my black woman, for the remainder of this year, and think about your life for next year, consider, if you got 70 of them years, how many more do you want to waste on this bullshit? Consider that. It's tiring. It's soul draining. Don't let this nation steal your soul. They done stole enough already. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's it. That's all I had to say. Y'all know I love you. And for those who didn't want to hear it, don't want to hear, I'm at the look. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. And if you don't like it, don't invite me to the Click Club and group. I do not care. I'm gonna say what I have to say. Period. And before I take it back, I'll add more to it. So y'all have a good afternoon. I got a couple of Zooms to get on. Y'all know I love you. You know I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Have a good day, particularly black women and black men. Y'all have a beautiful day today. And for my homegirl Tracy Davis, that's what I'm talking about. Love y'all.